We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine, to see what is going on. Today is our planetary parade. Now, we've had this kind of going on, but I think today is important as our summer edition, as I've been calling it. Planetary parade aligns with our crescent moon, making this a powerful gateway and activation day too. So as everything is kind of in alignment on a higher level of the universe, it helps us to shift into a better energetic or a higher energetic alignment and frequency. This is a powerful gateway for the energies that we're receiving that are kind of being, I want to say beamed, streamed through our moon. And today is actually powerful for putting your intentions out there and what you're manifesting. And so this is a great energy for twin flames too, and just kind of seeing what's going on. So we're going to do a reading for the divine feminine first. Remember, this is just a general collective reading. If you need a one-on-one session, make sure you check out the twin flame readings and twin flame coaching I do on my website. I am an energy healer. I have a ton of healings, clearings, and activations on my website. If you're needing me, just go ahead and book me on sparksofdivinelighealing.com. We're going to do a nice spread just to see what is going on for the divine feminine first. And we are my favorite. Day 2. Yes, I will be counting down. Day 2 of 10 days in a row of galactic activation porthole days, which can bring intense energies. We also have an energy wave coming in right now as we're speaking, and you're going to be feeling it over the next 48 hours. We're going up. The energies are getting high, and you want to be getting things done, tapping into these energies and using them for manifestation work. Now, with today's moon 6-planet parade, it may be bringing up old things to clear, because this is part of doing the work, obviously, getting where you want to be in life, but also it is the blocks that get in the way of what we're manifesting. So we're going to go ahead and start with this reading for the divine feminine to see what is going on. Divine feminine collective. I love this message first. I was noticing it when I was pulling the cards out. 1111, because I had noticed when I was getting ready this morning, I saw 1111 when I was getting ready to do my first video. So you might be seeing 1111. This is a special activation code, especially when it comes to twin flames. Now, obviously, we have angel numbers and they have a certain meaning. They have a different meaning for twin flames too. I actually wrote I don't post it here a lot, but I do have a twin flame angel number book that I wrote. And so this could actually be a powerful guide to be decoding and tapping into synchronicities and signs as you're receiving them. They have powerful meaning and they can really, really help to guide you, especially on the twin flame journey. So we have this message. It's a powerful activation code. We're in a powerful activation gateway. Pay attention to angel numbers, reoccurring patterns, reoccurring numbers that you're getting. They carry a specific frequency, specific message, and specific meaning. Okay, we have runner, chaser, or divine timing. You're going to probably notice that if you're putting too much focus on your twin flame, they tend to pull back. And if you tend to pull back, they tend to come towards you. This is a very magnetic effect, right? This is a very, very magnetic effect. And I'm not just talking like hanging out and talking, although it could mean that. I mean like energetically. If you're really thinking about them all the time, you're neglecting, keyword neglect, neglecting your own energy or your own self by putting too much focus on them. You're not doing what you need to do in your life. This is taking too much of your focus. You're probably going to notice they disappear from your reality. They could come and go in that way. And I don't mean completely, but you could feel them disconnecting or detaching if in union, because this is a reading for everyone. Now, some of you guys are dealing with separation cycles, as this is runner chaser kind of card as well too. I try to explain to people all of the time that get stuck in separation cycles, especially runner chaser, but even just separation, that you have to, number one, pull back your energy and your focus. So if you're sitting there thinking about them 24/7, your energy is still a little cray-cray, intense or obsessive, they're gonna completely usually disappear. It depends, okay? And so number one, you want to flip the energy, and you really need to. So this is a strange connection, I always say, but the more that you actually focus on yourself and what you need to do, your spiritual path, your spiritual purpose, they're going to be very magnetized to you. If you're sitting around thinking about them all day, fixated on them, especially in an obsessive way, they tend to not want to be around you, okay? I'm just going to put it out there. Many of you guys are stuck in separation cycles. Don't look at it like that. Separation is a clearing set place that you need to be in to clear and release blocks, especially if negative thoughts, beliefs, patterns. But it's also a space where you need to balance your own energy and work on yourself. Now, everyone is different. This is why I encourage you to do one-on-one work as you're needing it with me, because I'm really good at helping you to shift out of certain patterns and things that you may be stuck on that are coming up, especially on the twin flame journey. So everyone is different, especially as to why, if you're in spaces of separation, of what to do to navigate it. Just know that this isn't for everyone, because a lot of you guys are, my twin flames in union, are watching this too. But just take what resonates, like I said, on this reading with things, okay, of how things are playing out. And so with the journey in life, but also twin flame, is kind of a mix of surrendering the divine flow, but also manifesting. We have to remember that we manifest our reality. So when I see the twin flame work that comes up, because I feel people go through certain stages, like I can kind of see that clearly. Like I was telling someone, oh, well, you're doing this, and we go through certain phases and stages of healing, why it can be really, really beneficial to get someone to help you through this process. So I'm like, hi, right? Okay, anyways, you go through certain stages. It depends on what stage you're in, what phase you're into this. But the way I see it is, it's actually the same ascension work. Like, your twin flame is here to help you with your ascension, no matter how that looks, so to get you to do your ascension work. So, okay, let me get this straight. You need to clear your karmic attachments and karma blocks, right? Learn how to manifest. It's all of the same ascension work that we do. So no matter where you're at on the journey, right now you're in a space of balancing your energy and raising your frequency. Some of you guys are doing this solo in separation because you're needing to become better balanced within yourself before bringing this together. Some of you guys are in union and you're really working towards balancing your own energy with the energy of this person in partnership and in a union. And this can be complicated too. It's why the inner work needs to be done, so that in union you're having an easier time, because in union it can be an intense connection, obviously, as well. And you're needing to stay balanced within yourself, but within this connection. Some of you guys have been kind of neglecting yourself and putting too much focus on this connection, because you're needing a balance of like really taking care of yourself and healing different things. Now, for those of you guys in separation, you're still having abandonment wounds come up. Yes, it's been triggered by your twin flame, but actually this is how you've been people pleasing, putting everyone else first, really looking for love outside of yourself, and needing to heal some wounds that are being triggered. They're different for everyone, but you're healing some type of wounding that this has kicked up or highlighted. Twin flame really can highlight wounding that we're working through and things we need to heal. Okay, some of you guys feel bad. Like, this is apology, remorseful, and ashamed. And some of you guys, it could be on either side of things, and just kind of feeling bad about maybe how things went with this connection. Okay, so we have Inferno. Some of you guys have been going through a lot. This is my tower moment, and I was kind of saying that we have many different versions of reality playing out. Like, when you're on your feed, you're probably noticing that we get shown a lot of the negative stuff about this planet, but there's so much positive too happening, okay? And we choose our own reality and our timeline now. Because this is a time of awakening, we're going through a big upheaval, and I want collectively, but we're talking personal reading for you. So some of you guys have been going through a lot connected to this twin flame experience. Some of you guys have been going through changes where you've gone through losing your job or not being happy in your job. This is everything falling in, crumbling. It could be other things. It's other connections. Some of you guys have lost all of your friends lately. It's not funny, right? So not funny. And you're going through, especially, and I mean summer 2025, you're going through a big shift in your energy and in yourself and in your frequency on the twin flame journey. So you're no longer resonating with, we'll say, some people in your reality, but this is not things that you're choosing. This is tower moment energy. You might have been going through crumbling of ego and letting go of old attachments and things, but very connected to your twin flame journey. So this is also connected to, I'm going to go back to that, not for everyone, but if you're in that runner chaser cycle, if there is a runner in your situation, maybe it's you, and you've been pushing away love and causing, because I hate to say this, if you have a runner, you've probably helped in this dynamic. You're part of it. Okay, we'll just be nice, right? You are part of this dynamic, and sometimes you may be unconsciously pushing away love by negative beliefs and things that you're manifesting and creating, or your own inner blocks and wounding and things like that that may have played a role in this. Okay, now if there is a runner chaser dynamic, runner in this situation is going through a lot of upheaval. Chaser goes through it too, usually first, runner after. The runner, if there is one, might be going through a lot of this tower moment crumbling now from this experience. So you're both experiencing it on some level. You might have gone through, it's like, you know, being crushed. I say soul shock, you know, a lot of things coming up. I always say healing, coming to the surface, healing, crisis, old beliefs, whatever it is. Okay. Now I love this message. Get someone to help you through this process. Twin Flame Facilitator. Hi, I've been doing this job for a really long time. I help you with your awakening journey, with your ascension journey as an energy worker, as a healer, and I can really, really help you in different ways. Get someone to help you through the process. If you're stuck, if you're not getting the results you want, or you just need some support. A lot of people are just needing that. Doesn't matter if you're just needing to get things out and talk about things, or you're needing deeper level energy healer. I also have the coaching designed so that you don't have to go through these mishaps or steps, because, you know, I've designed it for what will come up, because you're going to go through a lot of different stages, even within your union too. So if you're needing it, I am here. Okay, you have unification and aligning with abundance. As you're healing your energy, you're noticing that you are tapping into so much more. You're healing a lot of scarcity, lack programming, and this also ties and connects to your love life as well too, because you have a lot of limiting thoughts that may be wreaking havoc in your love life, in past connections, or even in this connection currently. Okay, so the more that we heal ourselves, we can in our love life, the better we're going to flourish in these areas too. I see a lot of people that struggle in areas of finances and money. These are my areas of expertise to help you with. So a lot of people are struggling financially in that lack programming, 3D programming. And a lot of people are having issues in their love life, whether issues of the past that you're still healing from, that have created deep wounding or issues, or even in current connection, having struggles come up, okay? So I help you to heal with your love life too. Needing and being guided to heal something in your love life, especially if you have had a pattern of toxic relationships in the past. This can create a lot of karmic wounding and patterns that can really come up in the twin flame dynamic. Harder path that you had with previous connections, more you're going to have to deal with the twin flame connection too, because it kind of triggers a lot of baggage to the surface. So I am here for those that really want to heal their love life and have an easier time, or can be stuck on the journey. You're being guided to really shift into your divine feminine energy. Some of you guys have been, I don't want to say, okay, let's just say you guys have been very, very, whether you're I don't need anyone, I got this, masculine energy, or doing too much in the masculine for your masculine. In these energies, it just kind of depends. You're being guided to kind of pull back, but also to shift into your divine feminine energies. Some of you guys are really operating from the masculine due to programming and where we're at on the planet and things like that too, which is okay. And so this is also healing your own patterns of avoidance. And this can, we'll say, correlate into many different areas of our life, but especially in our relationships and things like that too. It's in these areas that we avoid going into that the deepest shadow work can be done, and the deepest healing can be found in transmutation. So you're transmuting a lot of energies that are surfacing, right, and kind of coming up within the ascension energies and the planetary energies rising. These planetary energies tend to reflect back and mirror back, much like twin flame, our own inner beliefs, narratives, and thoughts in our own energy of where we're at in different ways. And so being guided to really, really heal within to manifest this union, whether you're trying to manifest reunion or you're in union, to manifest a healthier, smoother connection and smoother union. This person's going to bring up a lot of, in union, a lot of, for this is for people in union, a lot of right now unconscious fears and unresolved issues in the union, kind of showing you things just from being around them. You might be thinking about the connection, and it might be triggering different fears that, because it is fear that shifts us into our own runner pattern or avoiding pattern and things like that too. So for those in union, you might be dealing with things coming up around this connection where it is triggering unconscious aspects or even unconscious energies or old worries or fears. It just kind of depends. Okay, so we have water elemental. I cleanse my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes of life. Being guided to connect with the water element, but your intuitive side right now. So we're in these galactic days. I call it a galactic window. You're able to connect more about this connection. You're probably receiving a lot of insights, what you need to heal, what you need to work on coming through. Pay attention. For those in separation, you're connecting more with your twin flame. You might notice them pop up in the physical. You might be having dreams or just downloads or connecting with their energies. They're always going to mirror your own inner wounds, hurts, or energies. But if you heal these things, raise into a higher frequency, and you're feeling pretty good, you're going to notice that they are too. So it's all about right now, no matter what space you're in, inner alignment, especially as we're navigating this planetary alignment, really healing and getting into your highest frequency and highest alignment right now. Okay, we have sacred space. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. You're being guided to ground, connect with nature. This will help you. Our environment changes us. We know that. The people we surround ourselves with, we tend to absorb and start to act like them. Surround yourself with nature right now. It's going to help make you feel a lot better. If you're going through a lot on the twin flame journey, having a lot come up, make sure that you're doing things to cleanse and clear your energy. Make sure that you're doing some type of healing practice. But also make sure you're also doing some type of grounding practice and taking time to connect with nature. We have third eye chakra. I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply this wisdom to my life. You're learning things, you're awakening, and you're upgrading, and you're getting things through, I say through your intuitive channel. Make sure that you're grounding the information that you're getting. If you're being guided to make changes, change things in your life, this will happen on the twin flame journey, right? You're being guided to let go of old energies, old connections, and karmic cords in many different types. There's been people that came into your journey and they played a role and they were in a chapter and they're no more. And you're being guided to really declutter, especially anything that's kind of outworn its welcome or things that represent your past. And some of you guys are still connected with people karmically from your past. Some of these people actually were phased out of your life to protect you. You didn't see the full picture. And so you're being guided to let go of certain people from your past. And this is part of clearing so you can come into a higher alignment and really connect with your purpose and your mission. And so if you have old connections popping up still, it's because you have more work to do. It's not to reconnect. It's like because these cords are still trying to connect to you. We're in a huge space of cutting cords with twin flames and letting go of anything kind of blocking union or not aligned with union. So if you have connections, people in your field that don't fit into your union frequency or template, make sure that you're kind of decluttering right now. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, and this is like newfound clarity. So a lot of these cards for the Divine Feminine, you are awakening. It's like third eye energy. You are awakening and you're connecting with your third eye. This means you might be having more powerful dreams, intuition, downloads, psychic premonition, just knowing things, I always say, right? Psychic knowing. You're tapping in and you're getting more clarity from your spirit guides. Make sure that you're taking time to connect with the spirit world right now. So as the veil is getting thinner, you're changing as a person as you're tapping into the spiritual and the spirit world more. We can get more guidance through. This might be connecting with your ancestors, loved ones in spirit, or even spirit guides looking after you. We have the Six of Cups, cherished memories. Some of you guys are doing a lot of, and I describe this with Ascension, old memories coming to the surface. I always describe it like, number one, and I wrote books about this to try to go back into my own awakening to help people, but this could be life review energy if you're newly awakened. It depends, people are at different places. This could be your literal life of you, and we go through different stages and things we need to resolve on a karmic level, or this could be furthering your ascension. You're having a lot of memories from your past just surface, like that, you know, it could be connecting dots and patterns, or, you know, realizing, you know, you're doing something in the now connected to your past, or it could be actually just things that are surfacing that you're being guided to look at or just to release, because we contain a lot of like cellular memory and memories within our energy body. You're going to have everything surface like from your past. You're going to have to go over it again. And this is where obviously working with a healer will help you to, you know, go through this process. But you may have things from your past that are coming up. Some of these might be nice memories. We call that nostalgia, right? And reminiscing and missing your past, missing your childhood, seeing the good aspects. Some of these might be trauma based. And when they are trauma based, there's some type of imprint karmically or block there, or something that needs to be resolved. Wounding, grid offline, just kind of depends. So you might have things from your past that you're still resolving right now within these energies. We have the Queen of Swords. This is thinking strategically. So I love Queen of Swords, but she is very logical, right? It matches the King of Swords, obviously the feminine aspect. And when we deal with her, she's literally like not allowing. A lot of you guys get real, obviously emotional, right? Emotional, which is good. We want to allow our emotions to guide us. But on the twin flame journey, it's oftentimes the negative emotions that push away our twin flame or block our journey or mess us up, because some of you guys respond out of those. And wanting to clear negative emotions so that you can be more, we'll say, logical and kind of, you know, thinking things through or whatever it is, strategic. So if you've been like stuck in negative emotions, that means negative energy, clearing your energy so these things are not getting in the way. And so you can kind of get more clarity on the mental level. If you're stuck in old energies, because this reading can indicate that you've had a lot from your past coming up lately. You've been healing a lot, you've been processing a lot, but you might be getting stuck in some of these energies in the energy. So taking care of your energy, cleansing your energy, clearing your energy, healing your energy will help so that you're not stuck in negative energy that you're either picking up collectively, but most likely processing yourself from your past, some stuff that this connection has triggered or dislodged. And so twin flame kind of triggers hidden energies to the surface. The more that you are healing and clearing energy, you're going to get more clarity and psychic intuition coming through. Okay, we're going to do divine masculine side of things just to see where they're at. Rock bottom. Some of you guys are dealing with karmic consequences. Now, twin flame will play out karmic, and this is karmic patterns that might be coming to the surface. Your twin flame has triggered certain things. They might have certain patterns that aren't great that you've already played out with your karmics that you recognize, or they're triggering ego and old aspects within yourself to come to the surface. You might feel like your life is literally falling apart. You feel like you're at rock bottom. And our ego doesn't like this state, because a lot of times we spend our entire lifetime trying to feed our ego. Like, right? Materialism, go on with this lesson. That's good for the ego. The ego is feeling good, but bad for us spiritually. And so, you know, you're winning spiritually right now as long as you're working on yourself, your energy, and your healing, and you may or may not see that. So this is like everything kind of coming undone. For some, this is losing your twin flame and your divine feminine. Not for everyone. Not everyone's gone through this. But it's something you're feeling like, and for some it's just losing everything materially to awaken and having to start over and like trying to rebuild your life kind of energy. Something karmically has been holding you back. This could be also karmics of your past, previous relationships, karmic situations in your life that created a lot of upheaval. This is my Tower card. It's like you've been through a lot, but coming out of it and rebuilding. So you might feel like you're kind of at the bottom where we start ascending from, right? When we awaken. And so it's rising up out of that, doing things to raise your vibrational frequency and make sure that you are clearing, because we have this other karmic card coming up in a minute. Make sure you're doing things to clear anything karmically. We have the karmic relationships and releasing the past. You've been through a lot of karmic relationships. Well, we'll say you've been through karmic relationships, maybe even a lot previously that weren't great for you. But I always say, take these lessons learned moving forward. However, they've created deep karmic wounds that might have even stacked upon your own childhood wounds and things like that too. Because oftentimes a long time ago, our karmics, you know, they kind of bring out the childhood wounds. They're very connected too. So you're clearing something karmically, energetically, wounds from your past and things that you've been through. Now, this isn't for everyone, but some of you guys might be dealing with third-party situations and things like that too. And you know it if you are. Like, a lot of people are like, I don't know. You would know it. You're like, right? And sometimes we don't understand why our life plan may go the way it goes. There might be karmic reasons for this. If you're in a third-party situation, is explaining to someone like a couple days ago, explaining karma, cause and effect and things like that. There's always a reason karmically for these situations, but you might be dealing with some type of third-party situation, karmic energy that you're still playing out or needing to clear. So karmics equal karmic cycles that you're still partaking in. There might be something kind of in the way then, or outside energy still affecting this union and how it's going. Push and pull, power struggles, imbalances, and being stubborn. And we talked about on the divine feminine side, same for the masculine, being guided to clear and balance your energy right now. More balance in your life. This could be solo if in separation, or if in union, really being guided to balance your own path and stuff you got going on with this connection, and making that a shared energy space with your twin flame. You are getting a lot of signs and messages right now, and I think this is powerful to be trusting the spiritual. I say the spirit world today, right? Trusting the spiritual. Your spirit guides are coming through very, very strong. So pay attention, because twin flame is a very divinely guided experience. This is why a lot of people may or may not understand the journey if they're not on it. But you are, because this is very divinely guided. You're getting a lot of divine messages. So pay attention to that. I open my heart to my guides and trust to the wisdom they share with me. You're downloading a lot of spiritual guidance and cosmic information right now. This could be connecting with your higher self or your spirit guides. Pay attention to your spirit guides. They're trying to nudge you in the right path. And I love that, because we have your own path. So even though twin flames are obviously on this journey together, you do have your own path, right? That you're navigating, really following your own path during this time. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Okay, take me home, pathway to true love. And a lot of you guys are choosing love over fear, and that's what the twin flame journey is about, healing these old unconscious fears that have been holding you back and limiting you in life and in union, so that you can come into a more powerful twin flame union too. So a lot of you guys, it comes down to just choosing love and choosing that 5D path. Reach for your dreams. I am the creator of my own dreams, and achieve them with confidence. Know that you're in a powerful manifestation space, especially with these planets aligned, and we're preparing for that new moon. Not yet, but today's crescent moon is helping to prepare us for that new moon energy. And even as we're getting ready to close up, I hate to say it, close up the summer, right? And go into the, in a few weeks, autumn equinox. So this 10-day window is helping us to do that. If you have things that you need to resolve, it's literally like finale, like if we were in a movie, getting ready for the next scene kind of energy, but we're on a powerful space for manifesting and moving forward. Some of you guys have been building a powerful root chakra and a powerful foundation with your twin flame as you're connecting with them, as you're hanging out with them, and as you're on this journey with them. You've been releasing a lot of fear, root chakra blocks, so that you can build this foundation. And so sometimes you may or may not realize that, but in connecting with them, you're building a powerful partnership. I love this. This is my Two of Cups. It's perfect partnership. It's a beautiful omen, we'll say, message for twin flames too, about coming into that union and harmony. Some of you guys, right? And you're navigating this ahead of humanity. You are a way shower. You're a light worker. You signed up for this for a reason. And this person is supposed to motivate you to do your individual solo work with this union, so that it's easier within the union too. Some of you guys in separation still working towards preparing for union and doing that deeper work. But this is a beautiful union card and beautiful message. Of course, we have the Page of Wands, and this is like rapid fire planning. I love it, because we're in the tail end of Leo season. We're getting ready for some shifts, as we're going to do that Virgo new moon, and we're going to shift into Virgo season. But some of you guys are planning, and I love that fire energy, because we're in this fiery energy. It's very creative. You're able to channel it. You're able to tap into it and channel it into your union and your manifesting and making plans. We're getting ready. You're in that energy. You're like in between. We're wrapping up like last week of Leo season, getting ready to go to Virgo season, which is like planning things out. And so maybe some of you guys have been making plans with your twin flame. And so sometimes when you're just having conversations and making plans about the future and what you want life to look like or what you want to do with them, these are timelines that you're creating out of thin air or tapping into, right? You're either tapping into them because they're there and you're meant to be shifting into them together, or you're creating them. Twin flames have a powerful energy together to create and manifest what they do together. So you can create your own solo stuff. In fact, you're being guided to focus on what you're doing solo, but also this space of creation with your twin flame and making plans with them. It's so much more than making a plan. You're actually creating and anchoring to higher timelines, and it's beautiful and it is powerful. So pay attention if you're getting ideas with your twin flame in this space and making plans with them. It could be as simple as things you want to do together, right? Things you're doing in life together, things you're building, things you're creating, because we have a lot of building energy. So with this alignment, we have Saturn in it, and sometimes Saturn takes us our whole life to master certain things and clear our karmic load. I feel that you have to clear a certain percentage of your karma before you awaken, and then your twin flame has the potential to kick up the old karma you've already been through and baggage, to clear it from your energy field or to bring it to your attention, things that are blocking up your energy. Now Saturn is very building energy. Like, we don't always like it. It's bringing it down into the physical kind of energy and things like that. So it's also our structure, our foundation, and our templates. Going through a huge template upgrade with your union during this time. A lot of you guys are kind of feeling that and bringing it down into the physical. So a lot of this healing work that you've been doing within yourself, you're really anchoring that into the physical during this time. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go on that note, but have a beautiful day. If you guys need a twin flame reading, great place to start. You guys can do those calls as often as you need them, and make sure you guys are checking out my twin flame healings on my website, sparksofdivinelightshealing.com. Have a beautiful day.